Under the Light is a crime thriller film directed by Zhang Yimou. Now, I didn't really quite enjoy his earlier film of 2023 called Full River Red. That one was like a black comedy period piece kind of story that has a lot of his sort of trademarks of like doppelgangers and like subterfuge and, you know, spies and things like that. This one's a completely different beast. This one is about Su Jiangmin. He is a idealistic tech guy working for the police. At the beginning of the film, his father, the vice mayor, is lured to a bus hostage situation where a man wants to talk to him, and then an assassination attempt happens. The hostage situation turns into a bomb going off, and the mayor blames Li Zaitan. He is a billionaire who always butts heads with him, and they start going after each other. And it's basically a movie about corruption and powerful men going after each other. And Jiangmin basically teams up with his ex-girlfriend, who's also on the force, to sort of find out what's going on. The beginning of this movie is rather slow, to be honest. The first 20 to 30 minutes is kind of like, you're not really interested because you're sort of introduced later on, you know. You sort of don't know the backstory of these characters, and you're sort of just thrust in the situation rather quickly. But things get really good, really dark and murky. You start finding out little hidden things as they reveal things to you. People have histories, there's lots of twists and little like hidden layers and depths and secrets coming to light, and really great stuff. This is like a really grungy, dirty corruption story. And then the movie just tanks itself because of censorship. I can tell because you're watching this movie, it's getting really good. In the last just like 20 minutes, just turns into a slideshow. They literally end this movie with a slideshow, and it's like the opposite tone of what the movie's setting up. You can tell that the Chinese government interfered with the director's vision. You can just tell. It'd be like watching Chinatown or The Godfather, and you know, those movies have very bittersweet endings. You know, like in The Godfather, it's about Michael becoming the leader of the family, which is like a tragedy because, you know, he didn't want to be part of the family. Imagine at the end of The Godfather, the police show up and they're like, we're the good police, we're the non-corruptible police, so we're here to arrest everyone. All crime is bad, all the bad guys are bad, and they're going to jail, and they're repentant, and the police is amazing, the end. And imagine if that happened at the end of Chinatown. The movie just has such an abrupt ending that just doesn't feel earned, or feels really forced. A friend of mine warned me that this was going to happen. I still want to watch the movie, calling it propaganda, where the Chinese government doesn't want the Chinese police force to ever look bad in a film. So they can never be shown being like corrupt or ineffective or inefficient or can't stop criminals. So even though the movie sets up these really large, powerful, layered, nuanced characters, such as a corrupt vice mayor and a corrupt billionaire, and you know, all the little things they do, all the little, you know, snipes they get at each other, hiring people, killers, doing all these things. You know, the police are amazing. They're omnipresent. They're there. And it literally ends with a slideshow that kind of just like punches the movie in the face and sort of just takes the wind right out of the sails of the corruption themes of the. There's even a really great line done by one of the characters' henchmen. It's talking about how, like, you know, corruption is just too powerful. You can't fight it. And then at the end of the movie, all the little bows are tied really neatly. All the bad guys are taken care of. All the plot lines are done 180. Definitely feels like a hatchet job for sure. So because of that, Under the Light is an enjoyable film in the middle, but you can tell the ending is just a botched job. So I give Under the Light a 6 out of 10.